Hey everyone, welcome back here. We're in the old Convergence mod Elden Ring. We changed the build yet again because, we're having a fun time with it. We got this little dagger. It scales with all the stats, all the important ones anyway, strength, dexterity, faith, and int, and you stab people with it. We got the air blade move with our funny wind staff. It has a physical affinity. We got the grass crest shield because, that's just good. And yeah, it stabs things. This air blade's pretty damn good, I'm gonna say. So this golden crown stuff, we traded in a bunch of those storm debris to the guy that's next to the giant with the bow to get this stuff. You see it reduces flower power consumption by sorceries, which is what our air blade counts as. And then we got a bunch of physical damage boosting things. We got 2 rings that boost physical damage and one that boosts the damage as you hit things, because that pairs nicely with the dagger with lots of the little attacks. And all of our dagger and the air blade both do physical damage, so all those should be alright. So let's get on with it. Let's get into the Cathedral of the Deep. Let's go beat up some Deacons. Those are insects from a funny DLC. They are very buzzy, but oh, jeez, look at that damage on that air blade. That is not going to stay consistent, I imagine. You think these guys are just weak to it. Where the heck did they go? There they are. Oh, we didn't stagger one for that. Oh, he's got worms and maggots on me. That's not what I'm all about. Well, another thing that all this air stuff has that's like really going for is it's quite light. We only have a 42% carry weight right now, so it's quite low. So we can just have this torch on us. So we're gonna keep the torch on us just in case any other larvae decide to like hop on board. We don't want them like hitching a ride on us. This is a bad one. Don't want no bleed procs to happen too many times on our little journey. Another great thing about this armor is the physics on the hair are just absolutely silly. I usually just sprint through this area, but I'm kind of curious to see what's around here. So like there's that little funny item right here. Like what could this possibly be? Like, it's like a hammer or something. Malleum Mortis? Could be a thing for later. Maybe we use it in the next one. Who knows? Who could possibly guess what we're going to use in the next one? I know I can. They seem to be doing like some toxic, those statues. Those spitting statues. And these guys just hucking arrows at us. There's another one, a sneaky one, hiding behind a corner. Trying to blind spot us. That's why it's important to check the corners and get some storm debris, because that's what we have. The Covenant we have equipped increases our casting speed by like 20. And I don't know if that's a lot or a little, but casting speed. Here, you really see how the range on this air blade, like it goes. It was able to like hit all the guys back there. He has a shield up, so it didn't kill him in one go. And yeah, where did this one even come from? Oh, see, it doesn't do too much damage against these ones. I think they have like some kind of resistance to it or something. Either way, that messed us up pretty good. We're just gonna give a little dodge away. Oh no, they're keeping up quite nicely. It's not the best. They're a little quick. They got some magic of their own. But you see, wind beats fire because if you feed the flame, then it depends on you. It gets hungry if you stop feeding it. So therefore, the wind's the better one. All right, so hopefully no more tree assassins. Yeah, let's call them that. But hopefully we can get a nice little bonfire right here. Get through here, a little bonfire. Maybe Gale's there to say hello and all that. That should be nice. Get all the shortcuts that lead back here. I love this. This is one of my favorite little areas because like there's 3 different shortcuts that you get throughout the cathedral that all lead you back here. And I mean, I'm not seeing any bonfire. You guys, I'm not quite seeing. Gale is here though, so that's nice. What's good, Gale? What do you got here? Something? That's not a bonfire. I did not expect this guy. Get a wind blast move. All right. So the standard practice with these guys, and any place that you find them in, is go somewhere where they can't reach and shoot them. I feel like that's always been the standard practice, and I'm not one to change tradition, so I'm gonna stand just out of his cloud of death reach and shoot a guy. So it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, look, he's pretty susceptible to the things. There's the Aldritch Saphire. That's pretty alright. I don't quite remember what that does. I think it gives you flower power after you do a certain thing. Now, what do you got here, Gale? Something? That's a shard. That's huge. All right, that puts us up to 9, I think, even. Come on, get on with it. Something. Do you want to go into the DLC? No, not right now, Gale. I'll go some other time. It'll be okay. But what's over here? This is not unlocked. There's just some boxes. Oh, there's a little pickup right here. Well, what could this be? It could be a little funny sword? Quickening Chink. I'm sure that's something. Maybe it's a little prison shiv or some description. Who knows? Bust through those boxes. See? There's a little lizard here. Alright. Maybe we can, like, get in there. Nah, that door seems locked. Let's go touch a lizard and see what is he dragging around. Oh, crystal dragon. He's dragging crystals, that's what he's dragging. He's trying his darndest. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know what to do. He's very confused. He's easily confused. He's just a little lizard guy, you know? Give him a break. He doesn't know what day it is. He's been sleeping for like 100 years. This is the first time he stood up. His knees are so stiff. He didn't have those crystals when he went to sleep. There you go. Couple of storm debris. Should drop like Titanite scales or something, I imagine. Yeah, there you go. And what was he sleeping on? He's sleeping on a little pyromancer. No wonder he was sleeping there. It was warm. It was warm as the same. That's environmental storytelling right there. Yeah, that's what that's called. Nah, it's locked. Alright, let's get on with the little... Let's break the crystals. The crystals breaking is very important. Don't get me wrong. Alright, up this path, and usually I sprint past this place most of the time. I don't really give it too much of a whiz-was one way or the other. Let's see, what do we got here? Some kind of meme? Sanguine bow? Oh, sanguine means happy or something. I think. I don't actually remember. I think it means optimistic. That's what it means. It's an optimistic bow. There you go. Let's see if we don't get lost in this little graveyard. No, we immediately got lost in the graveyard. We would not be good at Medieval, the funny PlayStation 1 video game. You get lost in graveyards all the time in that one. Okay, this is the little down path I was thinking of, I reckon. And then we go up and over a bridge. It's fantastic. Easy. Nothing to it. I'm a little worried we haven't had a bonfire in like quite a bit. You know, we haven't had a bonfire since that one at the stair place. Alright, he's done for, so that should be good. I'm a little worried that I'll get caught on these guys. Look, they're just like lying around. And here's a funny fellow. Oh, it looks like they're shooting some blasts back there. You see that? You need to get the sword out. Oh no, he's blocking our path. We're tri-pointed. Luckily, she also kills them, and there's a second one. It's not looking good for the old green guy right here, old small Naruto. He's not doing good. And we're getting tri-pointed. We can't fall back. Oh no, our base is only a 32mm. It's really hard to fall back over people with that. We don't got the jump belt, special move or nothing. The flip belt, that's what it's called. Alright, we got past him. We just, cheated. We kicked the other guy's models out of the way so we can fall back through. It was pretty easy, actually. Alright, get through here. Ooh, that looks like a bonfire. I think it just might be. So, we decided to move it here for some reason. You know, interesting choice, sure. You know, I'll hold it against them a little bit, but not too much. Alright, they're done for, so that should be okay. Ooh, is that Archdeacon McDonnell, I think. Or McDonnell? McDonnell, yeah, that's him. What do you got? What do you got for sale? Dredge, Umbral Masks, Sorceries, Dark Magic, Flower Power. You know what you'd expect. Oh, this increases attunement. Okay, so that's something. Get a nice Pope out of this. Dark Bead could be cool as a funny build one day. Maybe next time, who knows? That's probably what they're doing. They're doing like one iteration of it, I imagine. That could be an idea. Cathedral Knight Greatsword right there. Not too bad, not too a little spicy right there. Okay, we're gonna head down this way. This place is enormous. This place could just take a decade to explore fully. So I'm gonna try to like I'll be like relatively thorough, or thorough if you want. Rune. Yeah, I'll pick up what I see. You know, if I run into it, I run into it. If I don't, you know, oh well. I mainly just want to get to the boss guy, the funny dudes, the old Deacons of Deep. See what they're deaconing. Ooh, we can just jump over here. No, it was a trick of the light, you know. We'll just ignore that. If we were actually falling over here, is where we actually fell, you know. Nothing too whiz-waz in there. Oh, he really fucked us up there, didn't he? See, these little guys, they're like deceptively good at the video game. It's like it's all they do or something. Alright, let's get the wizard staff out. Let's get wizarding. Bada bing. Here, we discover that it can go through, like, everything. So it's pretty damn good for that. Like, nothing stops the wind. It just goes. You can just shoot through the whole world. Bada bing. It does use up a bit of flower power, and we don't got too much. But it regenerates, so, like, whatever. It's gonna come back sooner or later. Bada bing. There you go. He's gone. There's our souls that we, you know, put down there. We just left them there for safekeeping, you know. Nothing too much to worry about there. Oh, here we can see his foot right there. There you go. We see this ambush coming, and Yeah, it didn't make too much of a difference. They got us anyway, even by seeing that just coming as a joke. But being the knife is pretty okay. Threaded hexed sword. That seems like alright. A little dark damage long sword, a little straight sword. I'm all for a straight sword. Now, straight sword is one of my favorite weapon types of this the entire Dark Souls series. They're quick. They don't do they're not too bad on the old damage. Just killing 3 dudes with 2 blasts. That's pretty alright. Bada bing, a little celebratory shield wobble. How good are these guys at getting killed by wind? Nah, it's like okay. It's not the best, not the worst. I just stabbed him. Bada bing. I really never understood what they said for like the longest time. I think they're saying something bastard's curse is what they say. But like besides that, I don't got any of the other words. Why don't you say what you think they say in the comments? That'll be a fun time. What do you reckon? What do you interpret it as? I feel like it's an interpretive task to do that. And here we got a funny little guy trying to sneak up on us, but what he doesn't know is, what we didn't know is he had 2 friends. And we like leaving people on very low health before running away, so that's good. Instead of, you know, finishing them off as a treat. But we got the air blade, that's what this is for, bada bing. There you go. Taken care of. Here we're going to learn that the air blade has a ridiculous amount of range. Look at that, and that's full damage. It has like no damage drop off either. He's got a shield that is like a little less there, but like yeah, that's like no damage drop off. It's pretty good for a wizard spell as far as wizard spells go. You get this air blade from the Covenant shop over by the giant bow, who you make peace with up the tower. You know, that's where you get this stuff from. You just trade him a bunch of storm debris, which you get the Covenant item for there as well, to be able to pick them up off the dead boys. So yeah, that's how you get those things. It's pretty damn handy. Does physical damage, so you know that's good against everything really. There's another one of those funny ninja assassin enemies that enjoy beating the crap out of old small Mario. But not today. We got wizard moves. We got the knife out, and we're gonna get in there. Never stood a chance. Never woke up. You know, never sees the light of that torch again. Bada bing. What they got up here? More stairs? Sounds good. Look at these funny dudes. They think they're gonna explode. They don't know that we got the wind wave. It turns off their fire as a joke. Just as a practical little meme right there. No way. Do you think you can reach him from all the way over here? That's absurd range. Absolutely ridiculous. It has like no limit. Let's get even further back. Oh, that wasn't the best. A little bit of explosions happening. Just heal up, just a tad. Alright, now we can get in there. Oh, that didn't quite kill him. That's okay, we'll get the knife out. Bada bing. Little sprint attack to finish that boy off. Polish off that cathedral knight, you know? Don't leave your food lying around. What was that guy? Does he have a crossbow or something? It's like impossible to see, especially with all the wizard castings. Oh, I think he did have a crossbow, based on me taking damage there. Yeah. No, he's reloading and stuff. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's another guy. It's also quite wide, so it catches a lot of dudes, and I think it just goes through them as well. So this is a pretty good spell, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna rate this spell at 6 out of 3. That's like 2, you know, in total. So that's pretty good. That door's pretty heavy. Yeah, I wouldn't expect us to be able to even open these doors. Our strength isn't that high. It's only like 10. You ever not meet the strength requirement to open a door? I do that all the time in real life, you know? I come to a door, try to open it, need an 8. I only got 7 strength, I reckon, in real life. On this scale, you know? I think that's reasonable. Reasonable to assume, you know? Nice 7 strength kind of guy. Like, I couldn't use a longsword, you know? And that needs like 10 strength, so I think that's like the basis I'm going off. There's another one of these funny chanter people. They're just going nuts over there, overseeing the old memes. Now, either the wind went really far and hit something back there, or they're fighting each other. And I think they're fighting each other because he just took damage that isn't the numbers that my wind thing does. Yeah, they're definitely fighting down there. What is going on down there? Are they going nuts? Can't really tell anything from up here. Ooh, someone shot at us. You can tell that. Can't quite tell who. Oh, they're fighting all the way over there. It's quite a ways away. It's like on the other side of the little separation bit right there. If you see, there's a little slime. You can leave him alone. He just does his duty. He kills invasive bugs and stuff. So you want to, if you find a slime in your house, you want to leave him alone because he'll eat like flies and mosquitoes and things like that. So you don't want to mess with the ecosystem too bad there. It's like leaving a spider. They're exactly like spiders, is what I'm getting at. So if you see a slime, just let him be. You know, he's not hurting nobody. Ooh, it looks like a priest just slammed him in the back. Ooh, we're out of flower power. Not used to checking the flower power gauge too often, I'll be honest. I quite oft just try to cast when I don't got any of the old FP left. Because I'm used to putting all the points into badge points, not flower power points, you know? What reference is that? Ooh. Can you guys figure out what reference that is? Ooh. Okay, here we go. And here, on the left, there should be a little elevator, I think. Let's see. Yeah, a little elevator that leads us back. Oh, it's gonna take us all the way down to where that crystal lizard was. That's gonna be pretty good. Excited. We're gonna get our Estus flask back because we can set it a bonfire, refill, and then just come back there. Easy as nothing. And wait a second. No. There wasn't a bonfire here, was it? Actually, no. Now that I'm remembering right, I don't think there was just Gale just shitting on the carpet. Yeah, there's no bonfire here. Just Gale streak marks. All right, back up the elevator. Still the same amount of Estus. We're just going strong. Let's see. There was a giant here before, but I think there is no longer one here. So there's nothing to dodge too difficultly here. No giant, no guy wanging us. Just a bunch of guys shooting arrows at us, which I don't appreciate. I don't like getting shot at by arrows, especially when they hit me like that. Dead angle me. Ooh, Lloyd Sword Talisman, that's nice. Increase attack power when your health is full. Nothing wrong with that. Old Lloyd knew how to make a talisman sometimes. A ring? Yeah, that's what they're called. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just had to hit him like a couple times. I thought the first one would knock him off, but no such thing. Little preacher person coming down. He's wondering what's going on here. They killed that guy as a joke. They get pushed back. They get shot at. What a funny prankster. Bada bing, they're dead. Who else? Oh, we got another guy up there, and usually that'd be impossible to hit because I don't bring any ranged weapons. But today we got the wind move. Did you see us duck that arrow as well? That was pretty alright. That's pretty funny. It tickled the hairs on our hat. I have to go down here. You know, someone died. Maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was me. No one could tell. But we're just gonna carry on this way and just see how far we get. Ah, that jerk! He just smacked us in the back of the neck. It really hurt. He's all ouchy. Alright, if we go up and around here, we should be on the base floor. And we can see what was fighting down here. Ooh. Oh, that's some wizard blasts. Those are some stinky looking blasts. Bunch of flies. Silly amount of flies. These weird slug guys. That's a lot of damage. And I think we got larvas on us. But luckily, we never unequipped that torch, did we? Bada bing, get that larva off of us. Send it back home. Send it back where it came from. We don't want any of that jazz in here. We don't want any weird creatures sticking on us. We're not a parasite boy today, you know? Maybe one day that'll be the build, but not today. Ooh, there goes another little dark blast. We're just gonna stab this guy with his funny little eyes in the mist. You know, no need to think twice about it. No, Cathedral Knight set. That seems could be good, could be not. I imagine it has high defense and probably a really shitty like side ability. But you know, we'll figure that out. What do we got over here? That is a big whirlpool teleporter thing. It looks like what Manus would stick his hand through. You know what I'm saying? From Dark Souls 1. Remember when that happened? Untended graves. All right, so that's how you go fight Eudix Gundyr whenever we may need to do that in one way or the other. So that should be okay. We got the old air blade ready. We'll see what we can do here. Yep, it looks like the Deacons are still where they're at. So yeah, we got 2 Estus left. The Deacons, famously piss easy boss. So let's just get in there and see how we do. How tough could it be, right? Let's get in there. Let's airblade them. I feel the airblade's like perfect for them. It's gonna chop through like 10 of them. Look at that. That's already some damage on the guy. Bada bing. Wham! I think we gotta kill the guy to do damage to the health bar, though. I think that's the bit that we gotta accomplish. Oh, and it does move if it just waits a little bit. So like even if you don't kill the guy, it will move to another guy. after a little bit of time. Oh my god, we're just murdering guys. Oh, we leave them with like a sliver. If we had just a bit more scaling stat or an upgraded stick, that could have been a little better, but you know. It's what we got. It's what we got to work with. It's not too bad. It does hit like quite a bit of them. We got big DPS. Ooh, storm debris. So each one of these can drop like one of your covenant items that you're like farming for. So this might be the boss to fight again if you're like just trying to get loads of covenant items. Like if you're trying to get loads of the shimmering dust or whatever you want. It might be these guys are the ones you come for. You come to look for, you know? But I mean, there's some more damage on them. We're just like, you know, walking backwards and shooting. I know what's going on. That might be the bit where they summon the Pope and such. Yeah, there's the Pope. Oh, he throws the big blast. That's half our health. Alright, so the big blast does big damage, you know? Who would have thunk it? Let's do the wraparound. He'll think we're on that side. We'll juke him. Ooh, some human tricks. We'll juke him around this other side. He won't even know where he'll still be, you know, hard scoping down the other way with the sniper waiting for us. Ooh, it looks like they don't get along either. They're fighting each other now. Oh, he looks like he set up some wizard orbs around himself. And we can just shoot through the pillar. Oh, it does lock us onto someone different if we stay behind the pillar for too long. So that's a little bit of a downside. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're definitely hitting him. We're definitely hitting him there. Bada bing. Yeah, that's some damage right there. 414 ain't too bad, ain't too bad. Nothing wrong with that. The downside is we are waiting for the old flower power to come back, so that's gonna take a bit of time. They're fighting each other. They just don't like it. They don't like each other. They're not getting along. Maybe it's like, you know, Old Testament, New Testament discussion. Some people like McDonald's things. Other people's like Aldritch stuff. You know, maybe they're in a disagreement. A little religious schisms going on here. A little bit of civil war. A little bit of Martin Luther text going on. You know, so some kind of thing like that. Or you know, the mod maker just didn't put them on the right team. Or whatever. They're just attacking each other as a funny joke. It's not each other. It looks like they're just attacking like one or two guys. Like they are getting along for the most part. Like most of the guys. I think it's just like one or two guys that are like bad. Maybe the guys that first spawned, because it looked like they spawned extra guys right at the beginning. So I think those are the guys that they're angry against. Jeez, look at all the numbers popping up. It's pretty damn satisfying throwing the wind blast into a crowd of people. You know. Shooting a large blast of air into a crowd of people. Oh, you can't free aim it too well. It doesn't work like a firebomb where it's easy to free aim. Oh, firebomb's easiest thing in the world to free aim. But look at all those numbers. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to see? I love seeing a bunch of funny numbers popping up in people's heads. That's why I played video games. Ooh, that was a nasty one. Nasty one. They apply curse, so that's pretty good. Getting loads of the storm debris. Yeah, if I ever need like some covenant items or anything, I might just redo this boss as a treat and just go nuts on him. But a beam, there we go. Getting a couple of alchemy reagents over here too to make some love potions. That could be good too. Love potions are great if you're actually trying to get more covenant items because they boost the odds that they drop from enemies as well. It's not just like, you know, stuff that the enemy drops. That did 4k to that guy. Did you see that? He ate the big blast. That was nuts. Slow that down. Have a look at that. I think he should be done here. Bada bing. Yep, he's like one away. We can just pack it in. Bada bing. There we go. That's all of them gone. This is the Deacons of the Deep. Did any other outcome? I started with 2 Estus. We have 3 now because of the amount we killed. We ended up getting more Estus. And we definitely used some Estus during that fight, so... Oh, what are you up to, man? What's up, man? Look, it's Fireball. I mean... What a funny guy. He lived. He's the boy that lived. He would have been the next Archdeacon or whatever if, he just, backed off, maybe hid behind a pillar, let us leave. And that's how you get to the Boreal Valley. Okay, we'll teleporto. We'll teleporto into the Boreal Valley. Anything else funny around here? Anything around this corner? Any melted wax or something? Nothing? No? Doesn't look like it? Alright, let's get in there. Let's get into the Boreal Valley. Here we are. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley is probably not where we're going to go next time, because remember, we're following along the boss list that is listed as that big ring. We're going in that order, and I'm pretty sure the Boreal Valley is not the next boss area, so I think the next boss area is actually old Artorias' fan club. But, you know, until next time, you know, if you liked it, like, if you want to see more, subscribe. If you think you wanna say a funny word, if you think you can L1 faster than I can, why don't you leave a comment saying so? All those things, and it's been a great old time having you guys. And now, thank you for watching and sticking around. And look at this, I just noticed he's got no shoes on. Miyazaki's getting away with it yet again. All right, like and subscribe. Bye bye.